What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are back in our hardcore series, and as you can see our house looks a bit different. I did add 2 layers offline. We now have a second floor plus an attic. I didn't really do anything to the interior yet, but let's take a little tour. I added some cows in this section of the house and pigs in the other. I am just trying to breed them so we have extra food, because I am running extremely low. This is going to be a tiny mine shaft that we're going to start digging down. But for right now, it's like a little garage. So let's just forget about that for right now. We have a little farm right here. This is just all wheat. And this is going to be carrots. This is mainly for our animals. And when we take a look inside, as you can see, it's a pretty bare bones. I didn't get a chance to decorate it yet, so it is a bit lacking in decorations. But this is gonna be the basement. I'm thinking of making this maybe the storage room. So taking out some windows and just having it completely filled with chests. I am not sure what I'm gonna have this for. This might just be for crafting and just necessary items in a single chest. This is gonna be the bedroom. I'm gonna have probably dual beds just because a single one doesn't look that great in this room. But yeah, I will come back to this. We have a staircase up to the second layer where it is completely open. We can have a good look out into the surrounding, especially since we've been seeing a bunch of pillagers around the village. This was probably a smart idea. I have not built the roof or anything yet, so that is still a work in progress. And this is the third floor or attic. It has more views. This can be an enchanting room, is what I'm thinking it should be, as I believe there is enough space for books and the enchantment table. It's just going to be blocking the windows. So yeah, nothing too exciting yet. I will be starting to decorate it whenever I can, but that is pretty much our house. I just need to add a roof for the entire house and we should be good. I am holding off on doing that mainly because I am running out of materials. Last time we did get a bunch of wood to build this house, and that took a long while. So this episode, I think I'm just going to be exploring the area just a bit more, since I've only been in the village and building this house. So we can explore, maybe look at shipwrecks and other things like that, and see if there's any more villages. I have been noticing that a lot of golems have been spawning. I believe we are at around 6 right now. There are, what, 3 right here and another 4 over there. So we have 7 golems in this village. I am assuming that is due to the amount of raids that have been occurring. So I kind of regret having our house so close to that, but I can't really move that now. We can have a cat though. Let's start by making ourselves a full set of iron. I did go into the mine, so I am like stacked with a bunch of iron. So that's not going to be a problem for us. I was thinking about turning torches into lanterns instead, just for the aesthetic of the house. And since I do have a bunch of iron, it is possible. And let's just start by gearing up completely, grabbing torches and then we can head out. I am running extremely low on coal, so that is something we're gonna have to take care of. Let's just get ourselves as much food as possible. That should be good enough. I do know our location, so we shouldn't get lost. Hopefully there's no pillagers out here yet. Let's head this way. I think Going in a straight line should be the best thing to do right now. I was honestly thinking about making an automatic farm this episode. The only problem with that is I've been doing a bunch of building and I don't think I could stand another hour or two of just mining wood. So I've decided to probably postpone that episode until next week. So I honestly thought about making a automatic wheat farm this episode, but considering we did a bunch of building last episode and pretty much spent an hour just mining wood, I decided to save that for probably next episode or whenever we can get redstone, since I have been struggling with finding that, and we're gonna need about a stack in order for us to build that. Another thing we can do is make ourselves a iron golem farm. That shouldn't be too difficult since we do have a bunch of villagers right near us. So we can just transfer them back and forth. And I'm guessing they are gonna breed and get more villagers. And that is a dolphin. Usually dolphins lead us to shipwrecks, I believe. If we can. They are going directly into the ground. So I am honestly not sure about that. And I am going to end up drowning myself. So let's just keep on heading out. We do come across a birch forest, which is a bit exciting. So we can have a huge birch building. I'm not sure what to build yet, but let's just get a couple of chickens in case we need food. I don't have any coal, but we do have wood, and I have an iron pick. So we can definitely get charcoal if needed. I am absolutely loving this spot. Maybe we should have made a house over here. I love the turtles on this beach. We can make an aquarium. I feel like that would be a pretty cool idea. To have an aquarium near our house, probably not in our house. I don't think we have the space for it. Oh, that's a shipwreck. I was wondering why there was just random wood over here. I am guessing this is a shipwreck. So let's just take a look. And wheat. Okay. Respiration. That is honestly pretty helpful for us. So we can at least go in the water for a bit longer without dying. Is there any other chest over here? I don't believe so. So let's just head on out and see if we can spot another one. We might as well kill some sheep in order to get ourselves a bed. Since we don't care about the death or changing our spawn point, it should be completely fine. It's just a way of getting ourselves back to morning time, so we don't have to face as much monsters. And there is this shipwreck right in the middle of the ocean. So let's try to see if we can take it. I'm going to switch our helmet and see how long we can last in the water. And we get a book, buried treasure. That could be something fun to do. We can explore for the buried treasure today. We get Curse of Binding. We don't want that. Gunpowder and moth. This has actually been a godsend. That respiration helped us get all the loot from that shipwreck. Let's see how far this buried treasure is. It's not a shipwreck, I don't believe, so probably not. It should be somewhere in the sand. We don't have the materials or a shovel, so that's going to be a bit disappointing. We're going to have to do it by hand. If you've seen my other series, you know how horrible I am with trying to find buried treasure. I pretty much spent 20 minutes. I pretty much spent 20 minutes trying to find that buried treasure, and it did not go exactly to plan. And this one is also underwater. How do I want to do this? We might as well get a shovel first and make ourselves a bed. I don't want to be fighting drowns. Those are probably the worst enemies to be fighting in the water, especially the ones with tridents. They are such a hassle. Oh, there's also another buried treasure over here. Or a shipwreck, not a buried treasure. Might as well take a look over here as well. Since we are pretty close, I am dreading going over there to find that buried treasure, since there's a good chance I am going to end up really deep underwater and probably drowning. There's another treasure map. It seems like that's the only thing. Unless, let's just stand in the doorway. And it doesn't seem like there's anything else. So just another treasure map. I believe it's going to lead us in a different direction, I hope. It does seem like it's a different direction. Is it? No, it's the exact same map. Why would you have two treasure maps pointing at the exact same direction? Hopefully the treasure over here is going to be absolutely amazing. And that's a chainmail zombie. Who would have guessed that we would have found one over here? Let's just take him out pretty easily and go for that treasure. Can I do a bit of a trick? Let's see if we put down a torch and maybe a piece of cobblestone above us. We should be able to breathe. Yeah, perfect. Now we can just mine in peace and hopefully find it. It seems like we are completely above it, so let's just keep mining down. It does look like we are on top of the red X, so let's just keep digging down. Maybe it is a bit lower. If not, we're just gonna have to start digging around. I honestly don't see it anywhere. I honestly feel like I've been duped. I cannot find this treasure at all. I've been digging around. We went pretty low. I doubt it would be that low. I guess I could keep digging down, but I feel like that's just gonna be a waste of time. Let's just go around in circles. Maybe we'll find it eventually. There is iron though, so that's that was only one piece. Okay, that was pointless. Oh, well, there's another one. I guess you complain and you shall receive. There is actually a lot of iron here. But yeah, the buried treasure is nowhere to be found. I highly doubt it would be too low. It seems like I am exactly on it though. So maybe it should be around here. I am really honestly thinking about giving up on this treasure chest, because it has been extremely elusive. There is lapis here, which we will gladly take if we have any room. I don't think we do. Well, it's nighttime, so let's head. I can't really head back, can I? There is a bunch of monsters in our bed. So let's just kill this drown and just keep looking until it becomes daytime. Because there is honestly no way we're going to be able to survive out there. At this point, I don't even care what's in the treasure. I am mainly doing this out of pride, since I cannot find this whatsoever. I have to do it out of pride. At this point, I don't even care about what's in the treasure. I'm just doing it for pride. And we are back at the surface. I still have failed to find that treasure chest. I am honestly not sure how to find it. I've dug pretty deep. I am probably going to go back right now. Let me just take a couple of those chests offload all that cobblestone that we have. And we have our little setup right here. We're gonna head, a turtle just got into my boat. I guess we have a new friend. Hopefully we can take him back to base. Probably not, but we can honestly try. And back into our little cave, wherever it was. I am pretty much down to my last pick. Probably like a couple more blocks before this breaks. So let's go back to the surface. It is a nighttime. So let's actually wait a bit. We're going to go back to the surface and I am going to try to finish this. I did not expect it to take probably like half an hour of trying to get this one treasure chest. It has to be more towards the surface. I pretty much scoured everything on the bottom right here. As you can see, there is a lot of blocks missing. I spent a good 30 minutes just trying to find this. Yeah. Let me just try more towards the surface. And if not, I am probably going to give that up. There is no way. Yeah, the sun is coming up. I think this might be the longest. Last time it took me a good 20 minutes. This time almost double that. And we luckily were able to survive. That actually got a bit close, with the skeleton getting into the water and not dying from fire damage, which was my initial plan. But yeah, this has actually got me so stumped on how I missed the chest. Let's go back. It has to be somewhere near the surface. I already digged pretty low, so let's just go see. I am so nervous. That's even more water. And that seems like that's the chest. So it was really close to the surface. I was just digging lower for no reason. Let's break the gravel on top. Let's see if our 40 minutes was worth this. You know what? I'm not mad. We got 17 iron. We got 7 cooked salmon. 4 gold, the heart of the sea, not sure what that does. Got 1 prismarine crystal, 8 emeralds, and an iron sword. Not the best, but probably not the worst. At long last, our good 40-minute journey of getting the buried treasure comes to an end. Let's head up. I think we should call it there for this episode. I'm going to try to head back. We need the iron. Let's grab the iron. We don't need the buried treasure maps anymore. We can take the cobblestone. That's going to be great for building. And the moss, because why not? Everything else I think we can leave. Let's just head back to base. Since I was honestly not expecting to spend so long with the buried treasure, I think we're going to call it there. I just want to head back to base and we can end it there with what we collected. And here is where we say goodbye to the turtle. We are not able to keep our boat, so we're going to have to destroy, and I vaguely remember the direction we're going. It should be past the birch forest into another body of water, and that should lead us back to base. And we are back at base, and this is pretty much our haul for this episode. We got moss blocks, wheat, cooked salmon, heart of the sea, emerald, lapis, iron, cobblestone, an iron sword, prismarine crystal, gold, granite, and sandstone. Probably not the best haul, but we made it back in one piece without dying. And that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys next time.